bright under eye. I can't take it. I look so damn good. Testing 1 2 1 2. You see me?
Don't be so quick to walk away. It's me. I wanna find your light. It's me. It's me. You don't have to picture.
Aisha Tubella here. Welcome back to my channel where we normalize luxury for black women. By the title of this video, I'm finally doing a detailed black girl soft glam. So if you want to see how I do this, obviously I'm feeling myself, but if you want to see how I get this look done, then keep on watching. Y'all, I really want to be the girl who films by her window, but this setup is giving me a run for my money, okay? Like, it's not letting me be great. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go to a gender reveal for my friend. Where is my mirror? I'm about to accuse my dog, but he ain't know it. I'm sick. Oh my god. So right now I am blending my foundation. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. Prior to that I used my Fenty primer. And now I'm just blending away. Like I said, the first thing that I like to do is set my eyebrows with the gel wax to just make sure they're in place. I do my eyebrows last, however, I set them first. So I'm going to just touch up a little bit. I went to wash my hands, so let me just make sure everything looks blended to my liking. Yep, it looks good. So the first thing I like to do is I use layers of concealer. You know, some people say a little bit goes a long way. I like to go the long way by using a lot of it. Okay, I'm going to add my matchstick right now. Sometimes I apply it on my forehead, sometimes I don't. I just walked into a door. I'm in so much pain. Oh my god, my face. What the actual hell, Bella? Now we're going to use our Too Faced concealer. Sometimes I use the Fenty Beauty, but I've been using this one lately. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this on top of where I placed my Suede Matchstick concealer. I feel like the Suede Matchstick concealer is really to conceal, and then this is to like brighten it a little bit, but it's really gonna go in. So yeah, placement is everything. Learn your face and see where exactly you need to apply concealer. I don't follow the TikTok trend when it comes to this exact step. I will show you when I do, but I think placement is everything, and I like my concealer to conceal my face. This dog, he's pissing me off right now. Milo. This is how I like my concealer applied. I'm going to let that set for a bit. I used to let it set for like maybe 30 seconds, and one time I went up, like I just got up and started doing stuff and waited maybe like a minute or two, and when I tell you the opacity of the blend, it was insane. It was insane. So we're gonna let it sit for a little bit. Okay, so while my concealer is still marinating, I'm going to apply my Laneige sleeping mask. I can't be having ashy lips, okay? And I know that my hands might be ashy, but I keep washing them. Like I said, you're here for the face, right? So it's giving. It's time to blend this out. I can wait a little longer, but girl, I'm behind, like an hour behind. It's ridiculous. So to blend my concealer, I like to go back and forth between a beauty sponge and a brush. The brush adds more of the opacity for your foundation. So I'm going to be using my Sephora 71 concealer brush. It's been talked about a lot and it's worth the hype. So I'm going to go ahead and start pressing in my concealer. A note that I start from the bottom and work my way up. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't, but I'm evenly distributing the concealer by going back and forth between each eye so that it is spread evenly. Now I'm going to use my sponge to just make sure I'm not creasing anywhere, and then I'm going to contour. Taking my foundation brush and blending out the sharp edges. So for contouring, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Espresso Matchstick. So this is a set of 3 that I bought a while back. I don't know if they still sell it, but that is why I keep saying Fenty, Fenty, Fenty. But I promise I'm gonna start switching. No, I'm not promising, but I'm gonna start switching things up soon. I'm gonna snatch the nose because I kind of lost that with my concealer. So I started in the brow bone. Do not like applying the contour directly into my face, so I'm just blending, and then I feel like I low-key have a concussion, and I'm not even being dramatic because the way I screamed. Anywho, I'm bringing this a little bit above because blending it will bring it down. I look bright and perfect, right? Anyways, I'm not done. I'm gonna go even brighter. I'm using the Huda Beauty concealer in Graham Cracker. A lot of people use the peanut butter version, but I find that it's too yellow for my undertone. I have more of a neutral / red undertone, so I cannot use peanut butter. It's not looking right. It's looking too yellowish, so I use this one instead. Okay, sometimes I put it on the back of my hand and sometimes I put it directly. I like the metal applicator, but I also like to have a little more control of my under eye, so I'm only applying this much for both eye, and now I'm going to go ahead and mix that in and apply. Okay, so that's how I get the UK girls bright under eye. I'm going to, you don't really have to let this one set so much, but I'm choosing to today. And then once I blend that in, we're going to go to the powder side. So we're almost done, alhamdulillah, because I gotta go. Look at this bright under eye. I can't take it. I look so damn good. Are you serious? Now it's time to set everything that I worked so hard for. For my under eye, yes, I'm using Fenty Beauty Cashew. It's super bright. And then for the rest of my face, to keep that super bright under eye, I'm using another setting powder, and that is the Mercier translucent. Is it translucent? Yeah, it says that. Translucent setting powder in medium deep. I'm very gentle with setting my under eye because I don't want it to look cakey. I don't want all of my hard work to be buried. So I'm very gentle with the powder. I'm gonna use the other side of my blender, dip in the powder for my under eye, and then pat it into my skin. Why is my hair? Pat it into my skin before setting. And even before setting, I'm looking to make sure there's no like cakiness or creasing. I see a little bit. I'm being gentle because my brush kept the opacity and I don't want to, you know, get rid of that. Even this is a lot. I know my sister's not calling me right now. That was so cute. She called to ask me what my YouTube, how to search my name. She act like she 85. And then I'm using the darker translucent powder to set the nose. I'm gonna use like a little brush. I actually have another one that I like to use. This one is the Sephora number 18 brush. I know the Sephora brushes are so expensive, but they're so damn good. So now I'm gonna set my nose. Again, I'm using the darker powder. I'm gonna go ahead and set my contour, and for that I'm gonna use the Morphe brush that I enjoy using, and it is the Morphe E4. And to set, I'm gonna use the Mercier airbrush bronzer. I used to use like a contour powder, I forgot the name, Black Radiance contour palette, but now I use the Mercier, girl, what's the name? I use the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder. Again, I'm going to link everything down below. I'm getting a little flustered because I'm running up super late, but yeah. So now I'm pushing in. To set my nose, the trick for setting your nose is truly to find a very precise brush. And my sister put me onto this. I'm using the Morphe E62 brush. It's just like an excellent brush to contour your nose. So again, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I'm going to set that in by pushing in the brow bone first and then setting. I'm gonna give my face a break and get to the brows. For my eyebrows, I like to use two products in addition to the wax that I did to set my eyebrows. So first I'm going to use the brow pencil by Benefit. It's my holy grail. I ran out, I need to swap it. In the number 5, and then I use the Anastasia brow pen. So I'm going to go ahead and outline my eyebrows right now. I am concealing the arch of my brow with a concealer. I know a lot of people don't do this anymore, but that's you. Me, I'm finna turn up. Why is my autofocus playing me? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna just keep moving. Like, I'm not refilming this for the 3rd time. Ain't no way, baby. There's just no way. I'm gonna make it work. Like, we must move on. You feel me? Okay. Sorry, baby. I gotta go. Working. Okay, autofocus is better. I'm gonna bring this into my eye to blend. Oh my god, I'm so excited. We're almost done.
Can you tell me now why you made a war that we're fighting now? And you fall and you run when you see my big guns. Run around, run away as the rebel comes out. There you go,
I'm gonna set my eyebrows and my lids, and I'm not really particular with it. I use the same sponge, the darker one. I just make sure it's blended out, and then I just set it. And then if I need to touch anything such as like my contour or my eyebrow, I just touch that up again. Assess my face. Things look good. Okay. I'm going to apply blush. I know my face looks scary right now. I know it does. But I learned not to set my face until after I'm done with applying everything. And when I say set, I mean a setting powder for, you know, spraying everything. So I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer with my Sephora bronzer brush in number 80. And I'm going to just bring some color back into my face. My face is now to my liking. I'm also going to bring that Fenty Beauty bronzer into my eyelids, and that's really the softness that I use to just bring color into my eyes. So I don't feel like applying eyeshadow, especially when I'm on the time crunch, so I'm just going to use the same Mocha Mami powder and apply that to my entire lid.
for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for
I don't know
you.
why I keep saying okay. So now it's blush time. I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe 8D blush palette. It is the cutest thing ever. I like to use these 3 colors for my blush, so I'm just going to do that with the Real Technique blush brush. I truly enjoy that, so I'm just tapping because it's super pigmented and applying it to my cheeks by just smiling. Now I'm going to use my setting powder with my Sephora number 50 foundation brush and set my entire face. And using the Sephora microsmooth powder. I learned this from Natasha S recently and love it. Now it's time to set the entire face, and then I'm gonna apply highlight and my lips, and we're pretty much done. So let me just set my face using the Urban Decay All-Nighter. There is a heat wave today and I'm not playing. And then I'm going to follow it by another spray. So this is my second time using the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. The first time that I used it was with the makeup artist for my niece's Sweet 16. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And when I tell you my face was intact the entire time, I didn't love the makeup, so I had to touch it up a little bit. But my face, setting, I went ahead and used my powder puff that I got from Amazon. I got it for like $10 for a pack of 8. And what this does is just push everything in place so that it looks good. Bring a little more attention to my pretty eyes. I'm going to go ahead and add some mascara, but not before I go ahead and actually add my highlight. So again, I'm gonna use Cinnamon by Fenty Beauty, and I'm gonna follow it by either my Anastasia palette or my Beauty Bakery palette. I feel like my nose is giving a little bit of wideness, so I'm going to go ahead and bake it a little bit. I'm gonna use my glow kit, and truly it's just to set my eyes and my nose. That's it. Who am I not highlighting my entire face like 2016 Aisha?
To you, that I relay his ignorance to you. Wish I knew how to separate the two.
Mascara all over my face, but that's fine. Once it's set, it's easy to take away. So to do my lips, I'm going to use the Sephora lip liner in molasses, followed by my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in butterscotch, and then I'm going to...
She just wanna dance and she just wanna dance and
look high as hell, like just some little clavicle.
Listen, you've been missing since 2016. Squid tell me 150. You know that's my sister. When she speak, I listen. She swears you're my missing. I say we think different.
So this is it, guys. I'm gonna set my face again, but I'm waiting for that mascara to dry off before I go ahead and do that. But if you watch to the end, thank you so much, sis. You're a real one. You're a real one. And if you're not subscribed and you watch the end, what's the reason, babes? Subscribe. It's a vibe here, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Let me fix my crown, like.